What it do? Live in this thing, man. A few things been going down. To touch on. You know what I'm saying? There's been some shit going down. And we gonna rock out together and chop it up about this shit like we do. You know what I'm saying? But hold up, I'm gonna get right real quick. Like I said, we chopping this game over here. And that's just what we about to do. It's one of them nights, y'all. It's one of them nights, y'all. There's been some shit going on, like that shit with Lush 1. I don't know if y'all seen that though. I ain't seen no footage, but supposedly he done got into a scrapulation. You know, he had a fight with somebody. Almighty suspect, actually. I don't necessarily know who. Well, Almighty suspect. I gotta, you know, let me see. I know more of Lush 1 than Almighty suspect. Okay, I'll just say that. But by the way, you know, he made the video, it seems like Almighty suspect might have given him a run for his damn money. He kind of admitted it too. But there's nothing wrong with admitting stuff like that. I mean, if that's what happened, that's what happened. I was just surprised that it happened, you know. Like somebody else pointed out, you think they're a little too old for something like that, you know, instead of just talking it out, you know, first. But, you know, maybe there'll be footage coming out of it, you know, the Lush 1 and Almighty suspect fight. Maybe not. I mean, I don't know if there's footage of it or not, but, you know, he's kind of made a video and looked like he was leaking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like his teeth might have been leaking, you know, a little bit of blood or something. You know, it happens, though. Stuff happens. I mean, and so, I mean, if that's the case, respect to him. Definitely not, you know what I'm saying, crapping on him. Not one bit, you know. But it's just surprising how nowadays even the old heads, if that's what you want to call it, are feeling like they need to prove something on social media like that. You know, I just figured he was quite a, you know, like maybe about late 30s, 40s, you know, not to judge, but I guess when you're on social media like that, you kind of have to maintain who you say you are, you know, type shit. Like, and that's what it seemed like, you know, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Lush 1 got that in with Almighty suspect. Hey, kudos to them, right? But don't get it twisted. There's more that's been going on, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. For example, they say that Blueface, that boy Blueface supposedly had to get separated from the Crips in prison because of him possibly being, I think, like the Southsiders in prison or something, supposedly somebody who snitched. It was a Southsider supposedly who stole one of Blueface's chains. Okay, and so now he's in prison. I guess people are Bugsy. That's my little Yorkie over there. You know what I'm saying? A little savage. You know what I'm saying? But so supposedly, hold on. But supposedly though, old Blueface, either they said something to the Crips about like, yo, Blueface ain't cool, whatever, blah 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 blah, and to the point where they had to have them separated from the Crips. I don't know if it was a DP involved or what type stuff, but then there's been speculation too about people questioning like where did Blueface get put on to supposedly be a Crip. You know what I'm saying? So you got stuff like that. I'm petting my dog at the same time because he is a beast, and if I don't, he's gonna go hammer on me. But yeah, supposedly though, people questioning like where you get put down, how you got put down, and blah blah blah. So it's really a mix of things. Nobody has really confirmed on like what's really going on. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That is crazy for Blueface. You know, because he do be going hard. It's, you know, every time you usually see him like in a boxing match or something like that, he whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? Usually we hear about him in social media, he didn't whoop somebody's ass. But you know, you can, I've seen it before myself, you know, you can whoop ass so long before you end up getting your ass whooped, you know what I'm saying? So obviously it caught up to him, you know, and I guess Blueface got packed out, possibly. And so they had to separate him from the Crips. You know what I'm saying? Being in prison like that. So, because they're not going to separate you unless you're in some kind of danger. And that's what's crazy about it. It's like, damn. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong there. This street shit ain't nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at this point in the game, I don't even see why people would indulge themselves in some gang banging activity, or just trying to say they're from a gang. At this point, it's kind of, you know, I've come to see that it is very pointless. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not shitting on anybody who represent what they represent. But Bugsy. But I'm not shitting on anybody that represent what they represent, but I just don't see them, you know. It's pointless. It's really pointless at this point in life, you know what I'm saying? So, and we see it all the time. I think for those who do bang need to really like, how can I put it? If we're going to influence, be what you are, but influence the people to do more righteousness. You know, especially amongst each other. And Bugsy, you just want to get in there and bark, man. That's all you want to do. You just want to bark somewhere, man. I'd let you, man, but you just trying to bark, man. Lay down, Bugsy. Lay down. That's all I want you to do right now. But but yeah, it's just, you know, at this point, trying to bang a set and all that, it's really, you know, it's pointless. This is the way I feel. And we see the repercussions all the time. You know, I think the only thing a motherfucker should be banging at this point is being black. If you're black, you know, whatever you are, then hey, you know, do what you do. But I'm just on that one, as far as this Blueface situation with this gang stuff, Blood and Crip stuff, I think that's the only thing that a Blood or Crip should be banging at this point is black. The color of their skin, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. But so yeah, so Blueface had to get separated, you know. I mean, we're all on, he's only human. He's only human. We can't, you know, shit's happened to everybody, to all of us, you know. I saw another thing too, though, where they were saying like Usher supposedly was called out for vacationing with Russell Simmons. You see that? I mean, and then with all this shit with Diddy that's going on, you know what I'm saying too. I mean, let's speak on it. I mean, is old Diddy boy, you know, on that page? My opinion as far as old did, I don't know. I really don't know. You know, as far as the Illuminati, I don't really think there's something called the Illuminati. I just think that there are certain people though who may be gay, who's in the music or entertainment business, who hold some kind of power or weight. You know, but I've never been on that side of things to tell, you know, to tell the absolute truth. I'll just say that. You know, but we hear people spitting out little bits and pieces here and there all the time. You know, and so, but this one is a little crazy though, with them talking about Usher being on vacation, little vacation with Russell Simmons. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I've slid out of town with a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? We you know, we wasn't just like just chilling like that though. We was going to Colorado and we got a little bit of chronic. Not like that, but we were just chilling like that, like that. So I mean, is it at this point that two celebrities, black celebrities especially, can't hang out? You know what I'm saying? If they saw, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like it's just like if they saw Usher coming out of Russell Simmons' house, would that be news? Just because you come out of somebody's house, that doesn't mean that you've done anything or there's anything going on. You know, so I mean, I. But then again, I mean, you can look at it from a different angle. It's like, damn, how much time do you want to spend with a dude out of state, out of town, out of country? You know? And so, I mean, it's a thing of who knows. And maybe more will unfold if there's anything to be unfolded about that situation with Usher, you know, caught vacationing with Russell Simmons. I mean, you know, I don't know if there's any, you know, fruit pie business to that, or if it's all bread related. You know what I'm saying? You both got bread. I mean, you know, why not kick it right? But it could be some pie business going on too. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just, you know, I'm like I said, I'm gonna hit it from my angle with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride the bandwagons. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? We can't judge the book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Rumors go around all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can't always buy into them. You know, so you know that's kind of my take on that one right there. You know what I'm saying? But then I was looking at some shit where what YouTuber Corey, I know that nigga was staying in Texas in H Town or something like that when I first run across his channel and stuff. Didn't look like he started moving around. Supposedly got divorced from that female he was with. And looked like he was doing his own solo thing, blazing chronic and all that. I mean, hey, you know. I look at some of that stuff, you know, every now and then too, though. I can't lie. But I saw some shit today where he's like, shit. I know he was from Alabama. You could definitely hear the accent. Said he's moving back. I mean, I saw some shit with Josh Laurent where basically he was like, yo, I'm heading back to Detroit. Make it more authentic, you know what I'm saying? And I could respect that. I could definitely respect that. Like, I guess, and I guess Corey say, shit, I'm going to take it back to Alabama, home, basically. Take it back home and do this shit organically. You know what I'm saying? No filter, no cut. I could respect it. You know, 2024 changes is happening. You know, different shit is going on. You know, then boom, looking at some shit. I don't know if anybody remember artist the Kid. No. Kid. Not the Kid. Kid. He was signed with Cash Money in them. They've been kind of making it seem like shit, like he, you know, it ain't been all gravy. Which, hey, we hear about it all the time. But, you know, when being signed to Cash Money, I guess you just assume, I don't know, for some reason, that he would have been breaded up, even after, if he's not with him or not. But they're saying something about, like, yo, former Cash Money artist Kid on How the Streets. Hold on, let me see. Really be Birdman. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you know, but I think that's the thing of how where you sign to a label, and they, you know, basically you sign to the label and they have more important artists than you. And so that's who they focus on. It's those more important artists. Well, the artists that are popping at the label. Because I know he signed with them. Well, I remember he, you know, that's what I found out about him through was Cash Money. But at the same time, we know Cash Money pumping, but you don't really hear or see much from from that dude. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's kind of one of those situations you see in real time where, is it called being shelved? Is it called shelving the artist? You know, when that happens, you know, not to say like, ooh, I'm waiting on a track from this cat here, but he pop up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, but hey, maybe everything is all gravy with him and Cash Money. I'm not the one to, you know, definitely not the one to crap on him, but I think we're seeing here in real time with a lot of artists actually how you could get shelved. You know, you're signed with the label, or you're just around the label, but we don't really hear nothing from you. You know, because you're not the main focus of that label. You know, so I mean that's you know that's the way this rap game works. You know, I don't believe no Illuminati shit, but how can I put it? I don't believe the Illuminati shit, but there is, you know, things in place that can. I'm somewhat distracted here a little bit, but there are things in place that you might not approve of, I guess, you know. But yeah. And a lot of them get caught up. I saw a thing today, actually. Quick little old post that I saw for those that, you know what I'm saying, they can understand this. A dude said, he sees artists like in a rush to get into this music business. He asks them, he say, "Are you sure?" He say, 2 years from now, the next 2 years, he said he sees them fucking fried and can't sell not one tape, not one album, you know. And so it's crazy how they always make it seem like it's some kind of warning or like, are you sure you want to get into this music business? You know, it's and it goes back to the Lush One having a fight, which, you know, stuff like that happens, but in order to hold up his image, he had to take that fade. Obviously, he had to take that fade. You know, and that's, you know, nothing wrong with that. You know, do what you do. You know, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, dude, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I guess protect your image, all that. When you know when you deep into social media shit, you know. Um, but hey, salute. Like I say, I didn't see no footage, so I can't comment on it. I didn't see no scrapulations and nothing like that, you know. So, but but then at the same time, I've been seeing things on reparations. You know, we're gonna definitely jump in on that real quick too. Oh yeah, and there was this thing that I saw on the on the article where they're basically talking about, hey, they issued an apology in San Francisco to the black residents there. All this time they've been talking about reparations, you know, out that way, and they come talking about issuing some apology. The thing is, see, you know, like this is real time here where we're looking at. Yeah, you know, this is real time where we're looking at. What is an apology going to do? The thing is, at this point in the game, I mean, it's just like if I steal something from you, if I apologize, and I still have what I stole from you, and I apologize, wouldn't me giving you back what I stole from you mean more than the apology? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so, like, just childish to me, talking about some apology. You know, and it's a slick way for a thief to get out of being held accountable for what they did by standing from a distance saying, hey, I'm sorry. But you have what you took. You know what I'm saying? Hand it over. Give me what you took. And then we can talk. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me back what you took. You can't, you know what I'm saying, steal something from me. Have what you took from me in your hand and saying, I'm sorry, I took what I took. You just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, that's how that apology is when you're talking about reparations. You know what I'm saying? If it's not reparations now and the check getting cut, it ain't real. You know, so I thought I had to jump in on that. You know, let that be known. We standing on business. And we chopping this game over here. You know what I'm saying? Over here at Choppin TV. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe. My dog on my necklace right now. My dog is on my necklace right now. I got Yorkie. Yorkie. Bugsy, what? Bugsy. He's a beast, though. He's a little beast. But, you know, just been tapping in, been chopping up about stuff that's been going on, like that lushonefight fight and all that. You know, bunch of different shit that's been cracking. But I'm not gonna stay too long. No, I'm going to bounce out though. But salute to everybody that popped in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, like, comment, subscribe, because we definitely chopping this game.